Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you're doing your chores. You're such a good boy.
You're doing my chores. It's very bright.
It's very bright. I just had to put my hat on because I was squinting. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
So we're here at lovely Wallace Island this morning, listening to the vultures and eagle and crows and ravens fight over something dead on shore. So that's been entertaining. And we're headed up to Telegraph Harbor on Thetis Island. But reviews are mixed on whether it's a good anchorage or not. So we are going to evaluate that once we get there. So if it's good, we'll stay there. And if it's not, we will either probably go to Nanaimo or find another place like Pirates Cove to go hang out.
Yep.
Are you nervous since I'm filming you?
No, I didn't know you were still filming me.
I am.
Oh. Okay.
I like this process, this putting away the dinghy process. I don't know if I've shown it in full here. So we don't run with the outboard on the dinghy. We can technically. There's a way to turn the outboard so that it's okay.
Don't want all that weight on there.
Yeah, but it's better. Plus our 30-year-old dinghy is looking a little rough right now. These pads are coming off and Mike just re-glued that one on, and it's still curing, so we don't want to put any more stress on it than it needs. So she's a good little boat, so we try to take care of her. And then Mike mounted this handy dandy outboard mount on the transom anyway, so we'll just keep the outboard there where it should be. And then I think we're pretty well ready to go after that. I'm gonna go pull the anchor.
I'm losing my rope.
Oh yeah, it threads through like a pair of sweatpants, so you can't lose your rope. Oh, it's in there. It's just tucked back.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Got
Okay.
stuck.
Thought I lost it.
Yeah, that would be really annoying. So hopefully that won't happen. And we're starting to get more rocks here. The tide is rapidly going out. So we had no rocks showing for a while, and very few over here, and now they're all coming back. And there are, you see the end of the rocks right there. There are rocks all the way out to about here. So just waiting for them to reappear, but we probably won't see them because we are about out of here.
Yeah, that went pretty good.
That's good. Might be able to use it in a few days.
Yeah. I gotta work on the hatch cover.
Oh yeah, there's always something.
keep out a little back from that sailboat so we're not swinging into him later. Let's see, that's probably, how's that look? That probably looks fine, huh?
Yeah. You good?
Alright, go ahead. Drop 40. You on 40? Are you on 40? How far are you going?
40.
Oh.
40 to the water right now.
Okay. I didn't know if you heard me.
Well, I can't hear you when I'm letting out chain, but yeah. Alright. Okay. Can we go to the end of the chain?
Alright, yeah, go to the end of the chain. We're caught now. We're swinging.
Oh, okay, good. I can probably just do it by hand.
You gotta pull on the chain though. Yeah, you can put the rope on there, but if you pick up on that, it's gonna come off.
Yep. Be prepared.
Oh. Well, I don't do it that way.
How do you do it?
Well, it's barely on there. It's gonna fly off of there.
I know, but
What are you trying to do? You gonna do it by hand or you go around the gypsy?
oh, I was gonna do it by hand.
Oh, well, pull on the chain a little bit so you don't just jerking it out of your hand. Take it off of there.
Okay.
Where the tension is.
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
Otherwise, you just pull it off there. You're gonna snap it out of there, and you're gonna be pull on it a little bit.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna snap it out of your hand, and it's gonna go reeling off of there.
Okay.
20, 40. I'd loop it on from the other way, just being. See how the rope is going? Yeah. Put the cleat, put on that side, yeah.
Ah, okay.
That way you're not at such an angle.
Here's the BC Ferries, little baby ferry pulling into the dock near Dodd Island. We are at Telegraph Harbor tonight. And it is absolutely gorgeous out here. All right, we just got the dinghy tied up at Telegraph Harbor Marina, and we're gonna go check out Telegraph Harbor here. It's pretty full. There's still some room if we decided to stay here. Look at all the oysters. That is nuts. Wandering down the road a bit. I'm not sure there's anything else here, but should probably get out and stretch our legs. I think I need to be on land for a few minutes too. My that store was rocking really bad. My brain is rocking. Oh, maybe the little store is open. The door's open. Good apples and baked goods. Peaches.
Do you want to get scurvy?
I don't want to get scurvy. We should probably get some fruit. I think we're still in Canada.
US money.
Alright, got some. That's just a win-win for them, right? With the prices in Canadian and paying in US. We're just leaving a farm stand. It works on the honor system. It's a great option for these small communities. All right, back to wherever. I don't know.
I guess we gotta go back now.
I guess we have to go back.
The nectarines will melt.
We have fresh produce. We're done stretching our legs? Probably not.
I got lettuce for a salad, but it seems like a little expensive.
Yeah.
Everything there's. But discounted 30%.
It is discounted, and we're supporting the local economy, so that's nice. Oh, we'll be in Nanaimo tomorrow. We can stock up on fresh stuff.
Should've gone up this channel.
Yeah, with the big boat, sure. So people do go through here. This goes out to the other side of the island, I think.
Probably a small boat.
But in a small boat, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty shallow, pretty narrow. Oh, it's kind of open in here.
Yeah.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Lots of boats out here. Found everybody's anchor.
I guess so. Oh, it's great going this way. Ripply little riptide there. Quite the river going on. Good morning. We are leaving Thetis. Is it Thetis or Thetis? I don't know. If it's Greek, it might be Thetis. Anyway, leaving Thetis Island today. Headed up towards Nanaimo. And so we are on a schedule because Dodd Narrows, it gets crazy currents. And so we are trying to time it right before the slack tide so that we can go through without fighting current the whole way. But we're trying to get there a little early so that we can judge what the protocol is and see how many people are waiting to go through, and then trying to get there before slack tide so we can kind of go through a little bit before that. Since we have more power than some people, we don't need full, like, total dead calm. We can go through on a few currents and not a few knots of current. Oh, I'm not awake yet. What's Mike have to say about that?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
All right.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna go pull the anchor. Mike's gonna start the engines, I assume.
Yep.
And we're gonna get the heck out of here. Exciting. We're the narrow channel, meeting up with the ferry. Oh, we're gonna get sloshed around, dear.
Probably a little.
This ferry wakes are pretty big. There's some seal buddies. Might be a fun ferry to ride sometime. A little open ferry.
Yeah. Last we used to go between Port Townsend and Keystone there.
Oh, fun.
Now there's a lot more people on it.
Yeah. I've ridden a little open one on in like Illinois, maybe somewhere else too, but yeah, Washington doesn't have any of them anymore. Alright, get ready to get rocked. So you take it, that's the Narrows right there on the left.
That's an island, and that's not it on the left. It's on the right.
Oh, it's on the right?
Yep. That's a tiny island right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is up in there somewhere.
So you have to go around it and then up in there. Oh, okay.
I guess it is if you look past the island.
Past the island, yeah.
Somewhere up there.
But we're not going through between the island and there, we're going around the island.
Yep.
That makes sense. Alright.
I got some sailboats over here waiting.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a traffic jam, I think.
Sailboats.
They're gonna wait till slack.
They'll wait till slack.
Yeah.
So
we know we can jump the line on sailboats, but just probably have to watch out for tugs and other power boats. This might be much ado about nothing, you realize. I hope it is. But
well, as long as much traffic's over here.
yeah.
Trying to get through this little gap.
Yeah. Alright, approaching Dodd Narrows. We're probably about 20 minutes away. Yeah.
Slow way down.
Now, we're just slowly going in. Because we really want to hit it at about 30 minutes from now, and we're only about 20 minutes away, so we're trying to slow our roll a little here. And get in there when it's not running 6 miles an hour, when it's running more like, 4 to 5. What a lovely little hillside to live on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see everybody waiting to come through here.
Yeah. You get nice morning sun and nice ocean views.
Oh, we gotta start hitting some currents here. See a little rip.
Oh yeah, I see a little ripple.
Start slowing down here.
Yeah. So we wasted a good vlog. Looks like a telephone pole.
Probably kind of big enough at some point.
Yeah, probably. Alright, it's starting to get narrow, but it's going to get real narrow. That's why they call it the Narrows. You're like, yeah, okay, you're annoying.
Yeah.
So we're about 3/4 of a mile from the actual Narrows.
Everybody calling out on the radio.
Me either. Maybe just the commercial vessels do it to warn you they're coming. Yeah, it's getting a little bumpy. Well, we're a little early, but should be alright. The other boat made it through.
Well, that's not even the main pass yet.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, that's just the
It's another mile.
lead up to it. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was it, because I couldn't see any more beyond it.
Yeah, look at out here. It's like we're in a river.
Yeah, it is. It's running good. Woo. Alright, you have a boat coming up behind you fast. See him in the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, they're rocking.
Have to speed up to go through the narrow part here.
Right. Nice. Zipping by you there. It's never gonna come into these like as fast. So he's a little ways way up. Ooh! Yeah. That's the dangerous part.
Oh, that water's boiling up.
That is swirling like crazy. Wow.
Whoa.
Woo. Oh, that's like uphill, downhill. Wow.
That is moving.
That is moving. Look at that. Wow.
I thought there was more.
That's it. Oh, that was it.
Oh, you better get behind us. Still behind us.
I will. That was it. That was actually the Narrows. People out there sitting on the rock watching. Alright, that was wild, but not crazy. That's good. The actual hard part is really short. It's just really,
I was like, there's got to be more. And I looked down over there.
we're there.
Pretty cool. Yeah,
Cool.
it's not bad.
That was fun. That was nice. That's a tight one. It's tight.
Have to clean her out a little bit. Get the diesel smoke out of there.
There you go. Alright, here's Nanaimo. Just like that.
We went through like 7-mile-an-hour current there.
Yeah. Alright, welcome to Newcastle Island. We are going to go see what the rules are and see if we're staying here. Alright, all docked up. People waiting for the ferry. And let's go see what the rules are. It's pretty here. I love these rocks. Lots of oysters again. Welcome to Seisuchan, Newcastle Island Marine Park. Good morning! We are just getting ready to head out on the ferry. We're gonna take someone else's boat over to town. So since we're out here at the island, we could not get a marina space in Nanaimo. So we're going to ride over and check it out. And last night we just went for a quick walk around the park. We did like 5K. Quick walk along the shoreline and tide pools. It's pretty cool. So nice little island. Here's a little glimpse of the island. Little kayak and bike rentals, kids playground. There's a campground. People ride the ferry over and go camping. And then it looks out to the Georgia Strait over to the mainland, which is where we'll be going tomorrow. We're going to get up early so we can cross, hopefully, in calm seas. We don't need a repeat of crossing the Strait of Juan de Fuca. I don't like being that queasy and it's a little scary. So I'm headed down to the ferry dock here, figure out how to buy a ticket, and get over to Nanaimo. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of otters. They're not very camera friendly. They keep diving down. I know. Maybe they'll come up on shore. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Oh. Oh. They're adorbs. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh.
1, 2, 3. Hello, little one.
Pictures?
There's 3 of them, hey? Oh, 4.
Funny.
Go that way. Oh, let's just sit here.
Oh, he's got something. He's eating something.
Should have plenty of food.
Yeah, he should. If they eat oysters, especially. Looks like we found the cute little walking part of Nanaimo here. Old downtown. Cafes and shops. Okay, we just got back to the boat from our little excursion in Nanaimo. We did. And here's what we bought. We didn't need a lot of food. We're pretty well provisioned, but after a week and a half out, we didn't have any alcohol, or not much, because you can't really bring it across the border. So that, bread, things like vegetables and eggs, hamburger, and Mike wanted popcorn. We did pretty good. We hardly got any snacks, so, but a little bit of milk and cheese and pepperoni. So, nice little provisioning run, and hopefully we don't need much of anything else for the next couple of weeks. Maybe at least a week. So we'll see. But there are places to buy things out in Desolation Sound area. There are little marinas and little towns. So just a matter of not paying an arm and a leg. We also stopped by that farm stand the other day, so we still have apples and peaches and nectarines. So we have a little bit of food, plus all the, I didn't even really show the provisions, but this is all full of canned goods, and the hatch is all full of kind of everyday, everything goods. And then in the bedroom, the extra bedroom, I have a tub of, you know, extra dried provisions, extra drinks, things like that. So I think even if we didn't hit a store the whole rest of the time, we'd probably survive.
I think we probably would.
I think so. And the kitchen's really messy. Sorry about that. I didn't do the breakfast dishes. So it's kind of a mess in here. I'm going to put everything away, do dishes at some point. And at some point I need to clean the boat, because after 10 days on the boat, it's a little messy in here and a little bit dirty. So, but we might do that tomorrow when we're at the dock with power and with water. Yeah, because we're headed to Secret Cove tomorrow, and we have a confirmed slip. All right, Mike and I are taking the very short walk from our boat over to the Pulpstone Quarry and get to learn a little bit about that. I was laying down sideways, so now my contacts are like sideways. I can't really see anything. Are pulp stones for making paper? Oh yeah. These grind up wood in paper mills. So these were donated, so they weren't necessarily from here, but this is what came from here. And these are pretty big. That is at my arm level, at my shoulder level.
Oh, grind through there, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Those are cool. So they used to quarry that kind of thing here, and then also...
Wow, that's a lot of grinding.
It's a lot of grinding, yeah. Crazy.
Just roll it down the hill.
Yeah, try it.
We'll probably try it.
Probably.
It's not bad.
They're probably in there pretty well. Yeah. See, this one has grooves in it on this side. Those are cool. Must be remnants of the quarry.
There's a drill bit.
Yeah. Looks like a giant drill giant drill press kind of thing. And then a bunch of remnants of quarried stone kind of piled on top of each other. So that's very cool. Just not as sure-footed. I was never that sure-footed, and now I'm really not. I never quite know what my limits are. So we just inch our way down slowly and carefully and hope that my center of gravity is my butt. And then I'll land on my ass and not my head. Nature's reclaimed this for sure.
Yeah.
There's a nice round circle there with a tree growing out of it. Those are cool. You can see the drill marks, all the striations. Ooh, wow, those are really filled with muck.
There's a lot of drilling.
Yeah. And this one filled with pond scum.
Yeah.
And more pond scum. They kind of look like tide pools, but not in the good way that tide pools are. All right, well, that was worth a very short walk.
Yeah. Very busy on this island.
It is very busy on this island. Lots of people camping and just day tripping. All right, I think this is a good night for today. And off to the mainland tomorrow. Very early. I've already set the alarm for 4.
Oh.
We're gonna leave at 5.
5:30.
Might be a little early. The 4 might be. I might set it for 4:30 to leave at 5. I don't know. We'll see.
Leave at 5:30. We don't have to get water.
Oh, that's true. We don't have to get water. Okay. We'll set the alarm a little later. But still very early for us. All right, let me go chill out.